Hey everyone, welcome to Accumulation Data Analysis for 18th of April. So in this video, I've made a small change to the usual thing. I'll be looking at the accumulation data for large caps, mid caps and small caps separately, and also the overall accumulation for the market, right? So let's start with the Nifty. So to be honest, all the indices, they actually opened in the green today, but then in the second half they saw a lot of selling pressure, because of which every index ended in the red almost except for one index. This is mostly because of the fear that is kind of making the global markets weak as well, the Middle East tensions, and also the US economy, which is kind of not on stable grounds. And also the FIIs have been continuously selling the market. Now close to 20,000 crores they have sold in the last four trading sessions. That is almost close to 2.5 billion of equities they have just dumped in the last 4 days. So let's get on with the analysis. Let's start with the Nifty. So what we'll do is we'll look at the large cap accumulation and then look at the Nifty chart. So the large cap accumulation actually showed a decent this thing. So chances are, because of the DII accumulation, whatever is happening, right, most of the large caps saw an decent accumulation today. Right now, if you look at the chart, it is at decent support. So around that support, if decent accumulation is coming back, chances are it is going to reverse from there, right? So since it is at decent support, even the accumulation for the large caps, most of the large caps is pretty good, chances are high chances that we kind of reverse. And if you look at the parallel channel, it is at the support of that parallel channel as well. So high chance that we kind of reverse from this point today. Maybe we ended lower because of the expiry that was there, right? So like I've told you even in the earlier videos, that the big guys usually want the expiry to happen near a round figure. So here the round figure was 22,000, right? So around that we had that expiry 21,995, right? So this is what happened. So what we can expect from the Nifty: good accumulation, it is at support, chances are we can bounce from these levels, right? Now if you look at the bank Nifty, so the even the bank Nifty had a very similar chart. In the morning we kind of opened higher, we tried moving up, but then ended at the lowest point. Here the parallel channel support for bank Nifty is still some good 700 points away, close to 2%. So but we are at the support at 47,000, right? So the 47,000 support can act like a decent support, and we can reverse from here itself. One thing is the FIIs selling has to reduce, right? So if the FII selling does not reduce, like I've told earlier as well, there is a limited cash power for the DIIs to kind of continuously keep buying what these FIIs are selling. Until and unless that reduces, it is going to be difficult for the DIIs to give us a decent rally in the market. They can hold it, probably give us a small bounce, but for a rally to come in, it is very important that the DIIs selling cools off or they start buying again, right? So Nifty, bank Nifty around decent support, the data is also good, chances are we bounce from here. Now coming to the mid cap analysis. So in the mid cap analysis, the data is actually pretty good. So if you look at the data for the mid caps, it had gone down for 2 days, but it is at a very good number today. Chances are we should be reversing from these levels in the mid caps. But what is the chart telling us? The chart is telling us that this resistance around that 49,300 is quite strong, and it has been struggling for 3 days now to kind of cross it, but has not been able to cross it. But it has neither broken the lows that it made 2 sessions ago. So until and unless it breaks that, high chances, because of the decent accumulation that is also coming in, high chances we reverse from these levels. Although the candle does not look that great, but since the data is pretty good, we can expect a reversal in case the FIIs stop selling this much. right? So now coming to the small cap analysis. So the small caps, the data is not that great. So like I've been pointing out, what happens is whenever there is panic and the Nifty kind of starts falling in a big way, money usually starts moving from the small cap index or the small cap stocks to the large cap or the larger mid caps. So that is the reason what we are seeing is we're not seeing such great accumulation in the small caps. So it is very stock specific, sector specific kind of accumulation that is coming in the small cap stocks. But if you look at the small cap index, it is actually kind of retesting this support area around that 16,200 mark. Since it is still above that, we can say that although the data is weak, we need not worry so much because it is above this decent support around that 16,200 mark, 16,200 mark. Right now, if you look at the overall figure, so this was the graph I usually used to post. So in that graph, if you see, the accumulation is close to 100. So this is, I'm kind of taking the overall picture. So here it is back to those levels wherein we have seen very good accumulation. So the DIs have still been kind of buying the large caps, the mid caps, and in the small caps it is kind of sector specific or stock specific, right? So chances are we kind of bounce from these levels one now that the expiry is also done. But the only thing is the FIs have to reduce their selling. Even today, it's like 4,000 plus crores of selling that they have done, while the DIs have bought in only 2,200 odd crores. So that is majorly the large cap figure or the Nifty 50 figure that we get there. But there are a lot of other stocks for, like for the large caps, I kind of look at 100 stocks instead of just the Nifty 50, right? So overall, the accumulation is improving. Chances are we should bounce, but the bounce would usually be in the large and the mid caps because that is where most of the money is flowing right now, and not so much in the small caps. All right. So see you in tomorrow's analysis. Hopefully, we kind of have some a little bounce for the market in the coming sessions. Thank you.